hilarious watching the Raiders and Chargers chase the Chiefs with their picks, and the Raiders signed Gallup today. I saw that. You fail when you chase. Yeah, and is there anyone to throw the ball in Las Vegas yet?
It's still good old Garner Minshew or Aiden O'Connell.
Garner Minshew is a dude that I could hang out and drink beers with. But if I need,
I'm sure a lot of people
to go score points, I'm not calling him.
But guess who? Guess who's
he was
gonna
out
have
at
to?
Wazoo's spring game yesterday. Yeah.
Brock Bowers.
Yeah.
Devontae Smith. Devontae Adams. Jacoby Myers. Good players who I really like. And I'm frustrated that the Raiders have them. And Michael Mayer. I'm mad.
Yeah. I would be pissed if I were Mayer. That's just redonkulous. Which AFC West teams improved from this draft? I was going to say, I mean, you could say you have a better overall weapon set because of Brock Bowers. Okay. The usage in the division is going to be silly. But I really feel like the Broncos and the Chargers made way more gains than the Raiders did. Am I out in left field?
The Chargers, like, far and away improved themselves. Bar none. Like, Joe Alt, Ladd McConkey, and Junior Colson on 1, 2, and 3 in your picks. Like, those are starter and possible Pro Bowl level players day one for that offense and defense. Okay, hard to argue with that. Now, everything else, we'll find out. I think that the Raiders did a good job in kind of just drafting the best player available when it was Brock Bowers. Not getting one of the top quarterbacks, fine. We're just going to draft the best player available. Then you do some heavy reaching on DeMar Glaze, who is not going to help you a ton right now, maybe even ever. But I think that outside of some of the weirdness, because there were some weird picks in I think all three of them, collectively, the teams all got a little bit better. But the only one that you're maybe a little bit worried about is the Chargers, because I think the Chargers got difference makers. That's the big key here.
I agree. I like Jonah Ellis and I like Abrams Drain. They both ended up in Denver. I will see those guys up close. And I obviously am bigger on Bo Nix than most. And I think putting Troy with him helps them both. So I do think that there is some synergy there, but everything else was like left field. By the way, Frank Crum did end up in Denver. If you guys were asking about him the other night, the last of the dancing bear, 6'7" surfer looking dude. So yeah. Chief Belief, thank you, buddy.
Chief,
for handing out memberships.
Loving it.
You're the man.
This year has been fantastic for gifted subs, and we can't thank you guys enough for sharing the love with everybody.
Yeah, and it really helps. If you get one of these memberships posts, you can upgrade to Rookie to get all the behind-the-scenes videos and the Discord and all of that. Super simple. Rogue Nation, you can go look at it on Discord right now. You can get in the lobby, but it unlocks once you connect your YouTube account and your Discord account, and you're a member here at the rookie level or above. But Chief Belief got you started on your way. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate you. Jayak, nice, buddy. Thanks again. AFC West going to be the AFC West. Each team is going to do what they normally do. You know, it's hard to buck trends, but I don't know. Sean Payton's more, I think, abrasive than most people thought. And I have a tendency to think in what is kind of a softer league today than it was 10 years ago, I think he can get some things done. So while I agree with you in general, I do think that they could be on the rise a little bit as well.
I don't know, man. I don't know if I believe in Sean Payton anymore. I'll be very honest. I'm not sure he's the guy that he was with Drew Brees. I think the quarterback sometimes can make the guy. And I think Sean Payton is a very brilliant offensive mind. But I think that you also need that special connection. Andy Reid was a brilliant offensive mind until Patrick Mahomes became his quarterback. And we saw what that connection does.
Yeah, agreed. It's just, it's night and day. Thanks, Jayhawk. Tommy, nice to see you. If Wanye loses the job, could you see him playing right guard if Trey leaves in free agency? I absolutely could. I think that's within his realm. He's never had to do it before, but I think that's always an option. I think it's more likely that they try to put him at right tackle, and Juwan's contract comes to an end a little bit earlier. They don't have much of an out in the contract structure, so I do think Juwan is probably here for the 4 years, but 3 they could maybe try to save some money. I don't know.
Yeah, that's kind of a idea I've floated, is that he plays guard for you. But again, at worst, if you have a swing interior or swing tackle out of Wanya Morris, a 3rd-round pick, you shouldn't feel too bad about that. I know he was on the pine to start left tackle for you last year out of necessity, but if you get a swing tackle out of him, I'm not going to be too mad.
Okay, I can get down with that. Jimmy, thanks for the support, brother. Did Veach say that there's some free agents that were signing Friday? Not that I saw, or did I mishear him? Great jobs, guys, and appreciate everything you guys do. Thank you, buddy. We definitely put in long hours.
Jimmy.
I think he was referring to the guys he just signed Sunday.
I think so.
All the free agent class. Although I haven't seen them officially announce it yet. They usually do that on Monday, and I haven't seen it. Have you?
I have not.
UDFA class. Okay.
But I do think he was talking about the UDFAs.
Okay. I like it. I like it. I think they did a good job with that group. I think several of them have a chance to stick. We're going to find out.
Yeah, I agree.
Thanks, Jimmy. As long as always a long time listener on Spotify, Odyssey. Odyssey. Well done, Jordan. Appreciate
it, Jordan.
Thank you for the support.
Thank you.
It's nice to see you. Ozzy said Nick Wright had a good point today. Sean has shown he can coach QBs, but he has not shown that he can pick them, or more importantly, develop them. That's the big thing. Can you take a guy from here to here? We don't know. We're going to find out. Good point, Ozzy. And Jayhawk, did you see B.O. as Patrick? What did I do? Oh, did I see Bo as Patrick? No. I was not kidding myself into thinking Bo had any of that arm cannon. And his footwork actually was a little bit more conventional than Patrick's was coming out. So it's not as quick, and it's not the clean delivery, but he doesn't have the arm strength. But I think he's as functional as say Cousins or someone else. I had another comp the other day. Oh, the kid that was in Denver before him.
Drew Lock?
The kid that's in Seattle now, backing up Gino. Drew Lock. Yes.
He's actually in New York now, backing up Daniel Jones.
Oh, is he really? Okay, well, he might get to play actually a little bit then. I feel like Locke and he are probably comparable as well. Functional enough. I think what I like about Bo is I think that he overcame what was a terrible start to his career to become a guy that led teams to at least Pac-12 competition, if not national competition, and kind of brought Oregon back out. So we'll see. Am I crazy?
I think Oregon's offense made Bo Nix. I don't think it was the other way around. I think that the only reason that he looked halfway decent is because first read, ball's out, or I'm throwing it to the screen. Like I didn't get it I just didn't get Bo.
Okay. That's cool. Maybe you're going to be right. We're going to find out. Any moves the Chiefs are likely to make in May to upgrade? Probably not right now, except for the tackle thing. We'll see. Unfortunately, people get hurt in OTAs every year. If we see something like that, they'll have to do something. But I don't know that they have any plans at this very moment.
Yeah.
And I think we'll finish up with info. Did they